Repeating emergency request. Facility Crucible requires vital materials to sustain the mission. Transmitting coordinates on Charybdis 3. End of message.
Well, that's how you start off the mission. Yeah, welcome back to my Starfield playthrough. The last playthrough. Not the last episode, actually. We did a lot of side stuff. We helped some convicts, quote unquote, establishing a facility to, well, not really establish, but help them figure out like what happened to their missing construction worker and solve like why he went missing. And we also stopped the thief from stealing from the gun store with the help of a little kid. So yeah, in this episode we're going to be continuing on what we were trying to do last episode, and then check out this distress beacon operation, which is this Operation Starseed. See the crucible. Oh. I guess I'm also gonna. Oh, no animation for this. Interesting. I want to go to option settings here and audio. I'll load down some of this a bit. I find that when I'm looking through these videos that the audio can be a little loud compared to my voice, and I don't have a naturally loud voice, so. A nice photo. It's a nice picturesque view here. I like this ship a lot. I'm keeping it when I make my own ship, just for like the look, and how much it's helped me out. Maybe we should check this place out. Where's Sam Cole? He's still in the ship or something, or is he not part of my party right now? If not, then I'm assuming Vasco is probably still on the ship somewhere. There's Vasco now. Up here. This is not, Sam Cole it is.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. We got things to do first. Then we can part ways.
Alright, then why aren't you coming with me? Oh well. Guess you're staying in this ship then. Oh, there you are. For some reason you just didn't pop out of it. So yeah, stable 29 FPS. That's good. At least. Let's see what you got.
Human of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart. Acknowledge. Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
Tobias, stand down. We have a visitor.
Reminder, deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived. We see no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. The societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him. Most of us are like me, free and unaligned. But there are 3 societies that are oft at odds with one another. The Believers, the Pragmatists, and the Renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the Pragmatists.
I think we just stumbled upon a colony of cultists. That seems like the most obvious scenario here, which, I mean, hey, I'm technically a cultist in some weird way in this game, so...
Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark will set it off. We're still recovering from a deadly conflict that happened 3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because of it. Give it time, and I'm sure the others will come out. For curiosity's sake, if nothing else.
Do not leave Crucible. Warning delivered.
Do not leave Crucible. Look, it's another Vasco.
Adhere to the mission.
So just a different colored Vasco. Interesting.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community. But you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
Dude sounds like he's from the 40s.
Where to begin? Maybe an introduction? I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
Is he pretending to be fucking President Roosevelt? So that's why he's dressed the way he is and he sounds like he's from the fucking 40s. He's supposed to be Franklin D. Roosevelt. Oh, God.
Well, it is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgot. You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
This has got to be one of my best days ever. Cora is going to go insane. Literally insane.
Huh. They're clones of historical people. So this guy is a clone of Franklin, just a guy pretending to be Franklin D. Roosevelt. He literally is Franklin D. Roosevelt. Or at least a clone of him.
Is it? I wish I could illuminate you on this, but we are as ignorant of the technology which brought us into being as we are of the outside world. Now there is the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memories, but I know every nuance of his life and times. well, as much as history records. I confess, I feel an undeniable affinity towards him. But no, I am my own man, but not all of us see it that way. Not at all. I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back, they are different, modified. The believers say they are improved. Being reborn can take years, sometimes over a decade. But everyone comes back. Then you must live a remarkably interesting life. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is, and what we should do about it, is something the societies disagree about. Sometimes violently. It's best you meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the pragmatist's position on matters. Well, it is one of the few concrete things we know about Crucible. If you want to truly know about the mission, the believers will tell you all about it. In fact, it can be hard to get them to stop talking about it. After you meet with them, I'll share my position. Please do. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with Amanirenas and Genghis Khan.
Amanirenas and Genghis Khan. I know who Genghis Khan is, but I've never heard of...
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course. You and me both there. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that. I can work with that. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you. It runs hot and cold. During usual times, it's an occasional scuffle. Maybe a black eye when an argument gets out of hand. And then a society goes on a rampage and it's tombstone all over. I hope your arrival keeps things on an even keel. Hopefully you take fancy to something.
Aid. See what I can sell. I'm gonna keep the survey data. Yes. Ooh, that's cool. Yo, what? Okay. I'll put some of this stuff in my room. My ship. Ew, United States. Facial, I love that. Trowel. What's all the trowel? Some of these resources. Keep them. I don't have much I can really sell right now.
I'm hoping you come back for some repeat business.
Alright.
I need to go out there. I want to see and do everything there is to be done.
Oh my god, Amelia Earhart. Love this. I love this. It's hilarious how there's literally a group of like clones of historical figures.
The pragmatists are the only ones who see Crucible for what it really is. The mission will succeed one day.
In my darkest hours, I feared that we were all that was left of humanity. Your ship, she's a beauty. It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there? From what I gather, keeping a grav drive full isn't cheap or easy. I'm Amelia Earhart. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration vectors and everything. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching heaven itself. And yet, cruelly, here I sit.
Be honest, though.
Am I that transparent? Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off of here. I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why, and I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore. I'd happily earn my way. Like I said, a lot of spacefaring know-how has been put in my head. Let's put it to good use, right?
Wow, I could literally recruit Amelia, essentially a clone of Amelia Earhart to my to my fleet. To my ships that.
You won't regret it. Thanks. Do you want to talk about anything else? No, I don't. I consider myself a most ardent admirer of hers. She feels like family. Distant family. I like to think we both share a kindred spirit of adventure, though. She broke so many barriers in her life. I would love the same opportunity one day. I have a few choice, unchristian thoughts about some of them. But I'm going to stay out of it. Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them. Any at all. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to explore. No, I don't. I consider myself a most ardent admirer. She feels like she broke so many Goodbye, outsider.
It's honestly, this is really cool. This is really unique. Essentially an entire cloning facility that makes clones of historical people. And sort of gives them at least, well, not their memories, but merely just like what they did and stuff. It's honestly really cool.
If you had a life sentence, wouldn't you do anything?
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold.
So you're an Egyptian. Possibly somewhat of like a historical Egyptian figure.
I had hoped you would visit me. Good.
Know that you stand before Queen Amanirinas of the Kush, queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me.
Nice to meet you, Your Majesty.
Your courtesy is appreciated, even though it rings hollow. My subjects are all dust. If you don't believe me, know you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am a Manirinas for true. The great and the terrible to those who would oppose me. I remember things no one has told me. Memories of faces, betrayers, lovers, allies, and enemies. And the smells. The right scent. And I close my eyes. And I can picture all of it. So vividly. It aches my heart. My home. My kingdom. Have you no faith of your own? Something you hold to, even though it cannot be proven. It is the same with me. But I am certain. You speak to a Manirinas, reborn. If your mind and heart remain open, you will see the truth of it. Once, I called upon mighty armies. However, on Crucible I still lead. Have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems, to bring in a new glorious age, and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed. So many scoff at the mission. Before we are reborn here, there are words all of us are told. That we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves. To learn, grow, and thrive. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age? You are skeptical. My advisors thought the same when Augustus Caesar stood unbeatable at Kush's border. I made war against the mighty Romans. I took their cities and fought them to a draw. No other king or queen can boast of that honor against that famed Roman. And that's just me. Some of the greatest lions of all ages are awaiting rebirth. What are bureaucrats, petty politicians, and lawyers against that? If we could do it ourselves, we would have, years ago. I do not care if you think my plan is insane. But what I want, what we want, is a chance to prove to the facility we are ready. When someone has achieved their potential, the facility is supposed to set us free among the stars. But the machines have been breaking more and more over the years. And no one has ever been deemed worthy. I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves and claim our birthright.
This facility.
The facility is another place on this very planet. A place we cannot go. As much as we dream of it.
So yeah, it seems that these people are stuck here and the robots won't let them leave. So, which means that since I'm the only one who's an outsider, I can come and go as I please.
Then listen well, outsider. You must go to the facility. The robots and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from. Somewhere far to the east. None of us can travel there. But you can. Go there, please. and see if the facility can be repaired. Then report back to me.
Alright, let's go talk to Genghis Khan. I wonder if he's gonna try and have me ripped apart. Tells me he's probably gonna be the most dangerous one to look out for in this.
I listened to Amon Arenas for years before I joined the Believers.
Non-resident detected. Exception acknowledged.
I would kill for a new slate of anything at all.
This is an interesting quest line. Like, I really like this. I was talking to someone in another server, Discord server that I'm in, and saying that he's had nothing but like fetch quests this entire game. I don't know. I told him.
Weapons out! They come! There will be blood!
I'd be have done that a time or two. This has got to be the strangest and coolest thing I've ever done.
And the woman from the stars, come to see me. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here. Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you. Manners cost me nothing. But make no mistake, I will do whatever it takes to escape this prison. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls. I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots. Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little, but even he appreciates this. And I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed. The robots taught me many things any Mongol would know. So, hunting game, even such as this, is little challenge to me. So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones? Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone. None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him. I am me, and I am content with this. I never really thought about that. Surprising indeed. But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit, and one day, we will be free. I do not know. Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us. I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can't make a place for himself, though. If Crucible had not hobbled us, we wouldn't. I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands. But now, the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands, and all the societies know it. Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves? You know of the facility, yes? Go there and make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
This is an interesting questline.
And a scanning we go.
So, you have heard from the other societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them, and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across. It takes more than a great person to achieve great things. Their traits need to match these circumstances. I fear we would be ill-equipped to do anything except sow chaos. The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose and Parda as a whole would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves. A tough but fair question. I must admit the case of Amelia Earhart sometimes keeps me up at night. It is safer if the rule is strict, but if you wanted to make an exception or two, I could live with that. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way. The most likely case is anyone that leaves Crucible would die or silently fail. But if the mission is correct, and they do take over the settled systems, in the course of history, it took millennia to cast out petty tyrants. The way ahead lies not looking to the past to literally guide us, but for this generation to learn from us. The terrible and great figures we represent had their time. We made the most of it. We should be at peace with it. Certainly. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines, learn how to build, grow, and govern ourselves, allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation, and to die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet. Yes, and not to be indelicate, not for lack of trying. Are we even human in this state? We have no future, only the past. Please, I beg you, listen, look, and think. Who are these people? And what would they do? I hope, for all our sake, you will come to see the light.
This is an interesting one. So we're getting...
Over here! Hey, we need to talk.
I need to go out there. I want to see it do everything there is
Listen,
to be done.
it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
This is kind of interesting, though. They all have, like, different views. Like, the other two, they want to leave, pretty much. Right? And then Roosevelt wants us to stay. Or wants them to stay.
Not here. If he found out I'm even talking to you about this...
What? Genghis and the Renegades?
Thank you. There's a, well, cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
I've known Genghis, many versions of it. You think I don't know that? But we tread a moral...
I'll meet you at the cave.
One that'll get us killed.
You're the most exciting thing that's happened, well, ever.
Did he just jump over that?
No queries are being answered at this time.
Someone tells me these guys are more than just
I
clones.
hope your arrival doesn't mean more violence.
If I wasn't, I know I didn't see it directly, but I'm pretty sure that he just jumped over that building. Yeah, these guys are clearly more than just human.
Change is coming.
That was a hell of a thing to see.
You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
Wait. Smiley, the local innkeep. A serial killer? Whoa.
It's like a living nightmare. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me. But no, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture, pure hell. I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
Oh boy.
I just don't see a way out. I never asked to be H.H. Holmes. He was a monster. I'm gonna trust you, okay? Just don't tell anyone. This never happened.
Yeah. So guys, calling the killer. Like, that also gives you kind of a bit of an insight into all this story. It's like, yeah, he's cloned from a killer, but he's not the same person. These clones only have like information on who the people were that they're cloned from. They're not the same. Not the same people. They don't have the memories. So, yeah. Like, in a lot of ways, I kind of agree with Genghis. Like, they're not the same. Even if they are clones of the people, the past, it's like, they're their own people, so.
What do we got?
So I'm more inclined to side with the renegades in this. Take off.
Dad, what does superfluous mean? I just read it in my book.
It means, more than enough. As in, Korako has a superfluous amount of books.
No! I won't have more than enough until I have a super duperfluous amount of books.
Facility. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a picture I just took. Find 7 clues about the facility.
registered. Catastrophic damage.
So these guys are in here. So these guys probably formed a nest in here.
This place is ancient. Only been creatures here for ages.
Ooh, this pistol gets hard. Let's see, I managed to break into the floor. This is a spaceship, and as we all assume, the records call it the Galathea. Most of the ship has been stripped down, but amazingly, the comm system was operational. There was a message from another ship called the Beagle. When I played the transmission, it was just raw noise. Hunting the space ridge. Stage escape. So we've got 2 so far. Alright.
Never let a carcass go to waste.
Every page, reborn. Today I am here new. They tell me I was here before, that I have been reborn. I have knowledge of a son called Bly and his accomplishments, being the founder of a great empire to rival any in history. The machines tell me I am someone I am not. I will not play by their rules. Assassin's Advanced Shoddy. Is it shotgun? It's a weird looking shotgun. And it looks like a really hefty pistol. Flechette rounds. So he's got flechette rounds, which means they ricochet. Ugh, feels like I'm in a flood-infested area from Halo.
Cora loves it when I take pictures of alien nests and such. I guess whatever floats your boat.
Clusters. I don't even know why these are 0, 1. Man, sounds grotesque. Genghis somehow got a hold of explosives. Last night we woke up to a thunderous din. The facility has been repeating an essentially containment breached. It is maddening. An expedition was sent to the outside this morning. They report predators, deadly ones, all about. Amelia and Anamarius, or however you pronounce her. Amanarius are furiously working to come up with anything that could be used as a weapon. I tried to get into the facility's inner sanctum, to no avail. There's nowhere to hide. Nothing to be done but wait. Poor Bigger. Jeez. Huh. Penicillin, that's... Whoa. Better penicillin. Damn. What do we got?
Smells part of the job.
Honest last words. I woke up for the first time right here, and now I bleed. When I first heard the mission, I felt a thrill. We were chosen. We would rule again. But after spending countless days, nights, who is to say in these windowless halls? We do nothing. The facility feeds us. The facility provides, and we just argue. But now, we do more. We turn to murder. I pray you find this brother of my blood. Do not trust Bill Hicka. He is not who he seems. Interesting. I have no idea how long that plumb's probably been there for, but oh well. Medical robots. Next thing. Diary page. Add as questions. Unanswered questions. Who created the facility? Is the mission the real reason it was created? Do we really share the DNA of our namesakes? Are any people watching us? Are the robots as unintelligent as they appear? Are the reborn really what they claim? So many questions. So many more questions. So people are asking the right questions. Yo, you're great. Take a picture of that. You're great. Hope I get a good shot on that guy before he vanished. Very high level.
Hey, you dropped it.
And you hit me like a truck. Holy shit.
feeling so good.
You are both one. Well, you seem too big. Oh, kill him.
Hope you don't mind I let you skin that one.
Yeah, it didn't give me anything for how beefy you were. Who's it Louise? Oh, we start working on getting laser weapons and upgraded. Ah! Startled me. Who's it with?
Warning. Facility on lockdown. Security override code required to reboot system.
System needs a... Station needs a system reboot. Interesting. As diary under the facility. Years of trial and error, and I have obtained proficiency enough to call myself a programmer. It is amazing how far things have advanced in my memories. To think Babbage and I would open this untold world of knowledge and power. I realize I never will be a masterful programmer. I have no books or texts to advance myself, but the intricacy of the security here is daunting. The facility is on full lockdown. The only solution is the security override code. But where is it? This part of the facility was closed to us until Genghis set off his explosions. And even here, there is nothing of the sort. If only I had more time to think, but the monsters lurk in every hall now. Perhaps the damage to the facility means this is my final life. Pity. So much more to discover and learn. Interesting. Alright, I guess we have to go back now. What's this? So it's an elevator. Sorts. See. Door. Security access. Right, so we're out. Means that we can start heading. Back to the ship. Oh, you dead now. Let's go. Back. I'm gonna fly back to the other place. Back here we are, the Crucible. So we get to choose which society takes over. Or at least gets to do what they want.
The believers will win eventually.
Who cares what sick experiment Crucible was designed for? We need to escape.
Wait, where's
Change is coming.
Genghis? Genghis, where are you? Outside where I saw him originally. No, it's not here. Let's see, where's Genghis? Here, isn't he? Let's pop out of bed. Wait or something. Maybe he's like weirdly glitched out or something. You know he's not here because I took a little time ahead, but there he is. Constant computer. You just go on it.
All beings yearn for freedom. Even Roosevelt admits this.
Genghis may be scary, but he just wants to be free. I can respect that.
Show me. Always this planet has its traps and tricks. The facility sounds even worse than here, if that's possible. So we need the security override code. But there is no such thing in Crucible. But this other ship, the Beagle, now that might have what we need. I did no such thing. Someone that shared my DNA did. But still, he only sought freedom. How was he to know that the planet was plagued with deadly predators? It was clearly an accident. But I blame the prison, not the prisoners. Ada and her stargazing. She may be able to help. And she owes me a favor. I will radio her and tell her to help you. She will find the Beagle for us. She must.
Alright, to Ada Lovelace.
The others would defy us.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. And there's another out there? What was the Beagle? Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her. I've studied the celestial bodies for years. No trace of a spaceship in orbit here or around the other planets. The radio telescope. It has a default position. It resets every morning. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. But perhaps the facility looks for her sister. Yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bell Star system is not far. The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
Right, going to Bell 5. The Bell Star system.
It's where I belong.
Ship weapons it is. So now I gotta head to a new star system. Alright. So I have to head over here, jump. Down to here. Jump. frequency. Although, in bad repair, this old navigation beacon still has the projected flight plan of the Beagle. The next planned stop after Bell 5 is Zelanzi 1. Jesus. Jump there. That was jumping. See you when I get there. Alright, we're here. That's the Beagle. Check this out. Let's get up.
Hello?
Here to shoot the breeze? Need to upgrade these pistols. Time to get psychedelic in here. Ooh, research. I haven't actually done much of this research stuff yet. I gotta do more.
I prefer cold to hot. Easy to put on layers, but heat like this, you just gotta take.
So I can make old Earth food.
Advised that this is now a combat zone.
Be advised, you are going to get dismantled.
I am unable. Repair
All you.
possible.
Good on that tooth there. There's a dart. Oof, that's a master one. Soldier. Big old lab key. Safe key. It's a good thing we came down here and looked, or I would have missed that stuff. Robots and these things. They're expensive.
So many robots. Hopefully permanently shut down non-hostile robots. Hey, I can hope.
See, turn interface. Control interface, no signal.
I tried hacking once. Still have a scar from it.
Sounds like someone failed. Miserably. Unencumbered now. Motion control. We found it. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's check this out.
Please don't go. We can do the experiment here. The facility has everything we need.
Our protocols say we are looking for planets with a 70% plus confidence level. The facility, barely 50%.
And how many planets have we surveyed? On Earth, they didn't know what we would find. My friend, we are getting old. Too old. If we want to have any chance to start the experiment ourselves, the facility is it.
When I was given my command, I swore an oath to adhere to the mission. Dr. Chang, you realize you are a mutineer. You've abandoned us.
The perfect is the enemy of the good. If you can't see that, then I guess there's nothing more to be said.
I guess they were trying to find the perfect planet, but they couldn't. So one person's like, yeah, we gotta settle with this planet. They did their core. Crimson Fleet incident. There were 3 of them. Captain Lepedo offered them everything we could spare, but no amount of pleading work. The hostile ships were destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle is badly damaged. The hull breaches have been sealed, but we've lost about half our remaining crew. Yeah, we have one last jump. If we cannot find something in the Zelandia system and fast, we're doomed. Zelandia port. We didn't even have time to scan all the planets here. Our engines are dead. There are 4 of us. Dr. Zhao keeps adjusting the experiment programs to work without the Galathea. The captain and I, we started the mission with such optimism, but it's been setback after setback. I told her we've already lost 20% of the genetic material, but I ask who should be prioritized, but I fear she's no longer in her right mind. I have dreamed of having my own command, but not like this. My entry. Day 120 of being adrift. No more food, no more water. I'm the last that's left. I don't know how long I have. The Beagle's mission has failed. If Dr. Chien and anyone from the Galathea reads this, you were right. We should have all stayed with you on the facility. I'm disabling all security so you can grab whatever you need for salvage and recover. I am ashamed to report that all our genetic material did not survive. I pray the mission continues on the facility. God have mercy on us all. Dang. Kinda sad. But, yeah, I mean, hey, they risked it, and it didn't go out well for them. Risked it for the biscuit, and they didn't get it.
Beginning combat protocol. Total system failure. Massive damage. Catastrophic damage.
We must, right?
Potato, potato. Contigo. I like when you don't have to actually jump to places you've been before. You can just fast travel to them.
Outsider, this is Genghis Khan. Know that there are urgent matters on Crucible. If you could see me, I would be grateful.
I have to head to the system at some point and get rid of some of the junk. I'm on me.
Good, you have come. Amanorenas has sent an ultimatum. Either we meet and resolve things, or she will attack the renegades. Franklin may be allied with her as well. This talk requires your presence. We are meeting them under truce, which means no bloodshed, no matter how disrespectful they may be. But after we meet, come what may.
Attend the meeting with Crucible leaders. Let's quickly go to Ada. Fucking get this decoded just in case something bad happens.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing.
Okay, so I have to deal with this first.
Genghis. Outsider.
Speak your mind.
The outsider has been to the facility. She holds the fate of Crucible in her hands. We cannot allow the renegades to leave here and embark on who knows what terror they have in mind. I give you one last chance. Renounce him, and pledge to support the mission. If you support me, instead of this brute, Roosevelt will stand down too. Then the streets will run red.
And Roosevelt, you are not one to start a battle. Always you prattle about peace between us. Where is your peace now? Or is it just honeyed lies you spread for your own purposes?
To you, this isn't just about escaping. You would destroy Crucible too, wouldn't you?
I would free all of you from this prison if I could. And the cleanest way to do so is tear it all down.
Then you cannot be allowed to succeed. There's nothing left to say. If Genghis were willing, under those conditions, I would not take up arms against you.
You would seriously stay here? In this prison, Roosevelt?
This is our home. And if we're allowed, we can make it a worthy place to live.
Then, I swear, I will leave Crucible in your care.
Then the pragmatist will not stand in your way.
I am done with all this negotiating. Prepare yourself, Genghis. The fates will not be kind to you.
It is finally done. All the sly maneuvers and spying on each other. Now all of our dreams are out in the open. We just need to fight to make them real. But right now, they so very much want to kill you. This is self-defense, really. Take out the leaders, and the rest will cave.
I need some help.
Sorry.
Waste not, need not.
Well, I guess bloodshed was unavoidable, so.
Oh, you feel that? The fresh breath after victory. There is nothing like it. You have done well. All that remains is to go to the facility and let us leave this pox-ridden world. I have spoken truth to you. We will make our way out there. And I have a feeling you may like what comes next. It is time to put an end to this.
I'm trying to like what he's talking about. Is he gonna try to actually kill the other guys now?
We still haven't recovered.
Hopefully all this death will be worth it.
Blood runs in the streets again. I had hoped, however naively, that we were past that. I do not hold you responsible, but your arrival was certainly a lethal catalyst. May I help you? I believe your intentions are pure, but the stakes are ever so high. Perhaps I should have predicted all of this.
Ada Lovelace, I wonder who that is.
So your mission to the Beagle was a success? Let me see. It is done. There is a standard cipher used by the facility. It took me many years and, well, lifetimes to overcome. And now, the mysteries of the facility await you. I pray you choose what befalls us wisely.
Amanurinus was a worthy adversary, but the believers are what you've done here is good. You're poised to break our prison.
Back to the facility.
Ready to take off, Captain.
Some things in here. Weapons. That's a nice looking pistol right there. Older pistol. See stuff in here. David Copperfield. Containers at max capacity. Locker.
Welcome back.
It's reasonable. It's fair. I could put on her thing. It'd be like a 5% persuasion chance. Interesting. Miscellaneous. Let's drop you. Oh, there's a safe back here. I didn't know it was back here. I didn't realize it was back here, so let's drop some of this. Miscellaneous. Extent. Elements maps. It's a quest item, can't get rid of that.
Anything I can do for you?
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Girl seems to really like her books. Facility partially explored. Land. On. Back down we go. Restricted wing. Yep.
Repair not possible.
Sucks to be you. Case there. Yep. All turrets are gone.
Anything good in there?
Well, at least we got the experience for that. Good. Yeah. Well, if I ever do this playthrough again, it'd be nice to know about that. Cool looking. 30% damage against aliens. Beefy gun. Grab you. Why does my damage go up with this pistol, but not with this one? Play around with you, so same thing you can do. She had I need to get my lockpicking skill up. Just jump down.
Looks like more ruins ahead. What the hell happened here?
Something happened here. Oh.
Those are a lot of cloning tanks. Can't believe they had tech like this back then.
These are little dead bodies. I can control panel to robot control. Date from systems. Calibrate from default settings. Combat inhibitors. Nope. Turrets. Different default settings.
Hostiles in range. Total system clearances report that this area is clear of hostile targets.
Here's advanced start. Oh.
Better we get it than someone else.
Oh. Old Earth hunting. Oh. Check this out. You know, I have to use this. I mean, technically my character follows this religious belief of that rune, so I feel like I have to use it.
I am not permitted to perform medical practices without human oversight.
That's another thing that lets me adjust for it. Interesting. So these are all a bunch of clones protecting this facility. Pretty much.
Pumping, huh?
Let's see. All these turrets. See info. Choose a new super admin. Right. codes. Exit. So key cannot work. So given access to Franklin Road, so he has control of the facility. And hopefully with that, Khan will let Khan leave. But here we are. Oh.
What you've done
Well,
here is good.
Genghis must be pleased.
You're poised to break
I'm
our
so
prison.
tired of
and
these
no
endless
one
cycles.
stands in our way.
What was long sought after is upon us. Change. Not all on Crucible will approve of what you have done, but doing what is right is seldom easy or free of difficulty. You have given us all a chance for self-determination. Maybe in time we will be worthy of going to the stars. You will be well. You have my enduring thanks. And any time you need safe harbor, know that Crucible is here for you.
All beings yearn for freedom. Even Roosevelt admits this. I thought we were on the same side. Instead, you make the facility stronger than ever. I am of half a mind to crush the life out of you. But it would serve no purpose. I hope you get what you are so very much owed.
So did I choose the wrong thing? I thought by giving Roosevelt the admin access that he would have let Khan go. Oh, I may have fucked up with this.
We are done then.
Can I? I want to go in. Well, I fucked up, so I wanted Khan to get his freedom, but I guess I fucked over in the end, so sorry, Khan. Maybe in the next playthrough I'll make a trade. Oh my god. I thought that by giving Roosevelt the admin access that would have, he would have had control of the facility, and then thus would have let Khan go, but I guess I should have saved just in case. Well, let's see if maybe I load this up and then be like, so I fucked up there. No, where did it go from? I don't want to see now. Well, shit, like, fucked up. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to give. I think I'm gonna redo that bit and then just go back to the. Yeah, I'll see you when I redo the bit and actually get the ending that I wanted. So yeah. Okay, and now we're back. And this time I did the choice that I wanted to do. So Genghis Khan should now be able to lead these team of renegades and unleash probably what horrors that they ever plan on doing.
More fighting. Again.
Amanorinus was a worthy adversary, but the believers are over. Time to finish this at the facility. You are an I will honor my pledge and let Franklin stay here and look after the facility. But everyone can leave Crucible at any time, thanks to you.
Alright.
I will use it to its fullest. That is all I can promise. Soon the renegades will leave this planet, but we will always burn a candle to you, outsider. Enough talk! The galaxy awaits.
Oh yeah. Alright.
In my darkest hours, I feared that we were all that was left of humanity. You've taken the Crucible by storm, haven't you? The great news is that with the renegades in charge, I can get out of here. What do you say? Will you let me join you? Golly, thanks. You have no idea what this means to me. I swear you won't regret it.
All right then. Yeah, I'll start getting some more people assigned. Eventually, I gotta get these guys over to an outpost properly. Unassign the win for right now. Assign Amelia Earhart to her ship.
I just need to say a couple farewells, and then I'll hit the road. See you out there.
Yep, we have Amelia Earhart on our ship, so... let's head over to Aquila City and finish up that quest line. Hopefully. Or actually, let's maybe head over to the Constellation building. Do I even have to? Right. Towards the lodge and give them the last piece we need. And I can't pass out, but it's encumbered. Wonderful. Once I get into the ship, obviously. What do I need to do? Oh, we'll see. CO2 kills me. Aha! To fly on in here.
I bet Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Let's see what the stars have in store for us this time.
Great. Cayenne, here we come. I love how we still have that optional quest to kill the Ast. Alright. I think we are going to call this episode here because I do believe that this is going on for quite a while and my character's eyes are closed for some reason. Like, alright, there they are. So yeah, the next episode we will speak to this Jonathan Seed guy and then go over to Constellation and give them the other piece of the puzzle. So yeah, we'll see you all in the next